Welcome to Vision Class and welcome back to this senior form mathematics. We are looking at the equation of a circle, and now we want to see how we can find the center and the radius when we are given the equation of the circle. And that is what example 1 says, that find the center and the radius of each of the following circles. So the solution, part A says that we are given an equation x minus 2 squared plus y minus 2 squared equals to 25. Now we are given the equation of the circle, but they want us to find the center. And we know that the center has coordinates A and B, and then radius R. These are what we are going to find. Now we need to compare this equation to the general formula for the equation of the circle. The general formula is given by x minus A squared plus y minus B squared equals to R squared. So we are going to just compare, and then we'll see which terms correspond. So on comparing, we shall see that x minus 2 here corresponds to x minus A. Y minus 2 here corresponds to y minus B. 25 corresponds to R squared. So we shall say on comparing here, we shall get that x minus 2 corresponds to x minus A. So we shall say x minus 2 equals to x minus A. That is comparing the first term. So from here, we can solve this linear equation and we shall get A. So let us try to make A the subject of the formula. So to make A the subject, it is your choice. Either you want it to be on the right hand side of the equation or on the left hand side. So let me keep it on the right hand side where it is. So I need to take this x away. So when this x crosses the equal sign, it will change to minus. It is positive here. So we'll have here x minus 2 minus x equals to, this sign is for A, equals to negative A. And then x and x will cancel. This x and this x are going to cancel because this is positive, this is negative. That will leave us here with negative 2. So let me do it here. So that from here, we shall have negative 2 being equal to negative A. Both sides by negative 1, both sides by negative 1. On dividing, we shall find that 2 equals to A. So we have got A, which is one of the coordinates of the center. And then again, on comparing, y minus 2 here corresponds to y minus B. Therefore, y minus 2 equals to y minus B. Also, y minus 2 corresponds to y minus B. Then from here, we make B the subject because we are looking for B. So I'm going to carry y that side, it is positive here. So after crossing the equal sign, it will be negative. Here we have y minus 2 minus y equals to negative B. Positive y and negative y are going to cancel. Therefore, here we have negative 2 equals to negative B. Both side by negative 1, both side by negative 1. This gives us here 2 equals to B. So the center, therefore, the center is A and B. A is 2 and B is also 2. So the center is 2, 2. So these are the coordinates of the center. Still, for us to find the radius, we shall go on and compare. This 25 corresponds to R squared. So we also say the 25 corresponds or equals to R squared. How can we find R here now? Because R is the radius. We simply take the square root of 25 equals to the square root of R squared. The root and square will cancel, so we shall have R equals to 5 units. So therefore, the radius R equals to 5 units. That is just by comparing. Because we know that in the final equation of the circle, the answer that we have here is the square of the radius. So for us to go back and get the radius, we apply the square root in that manner after comparing the terms. So this is the solution part. And now going to part B. Part B, the equation is given as x plus 1 squared plus y squared equals to 16. So we need to find the center, which is A, B, and then the radius r. So what do we do here? Let us write the general form of the equation of the circle, then we compare. Now we are going to compare. This term here, x plus 1, corresponds to x minus a. So you can start from there straight away. That comparing the terms, we find that x plus 1 equals to x minus a. Now we need to make a the subject of the formula in this case. So x is positive here. I'm going to carry it to the other side of the equation. So that here we have x plus 1 minus x equals to negative a. From here, this positive x and negative x are going to cancel. So here we'll have 1 equals to negative a. Therefore here we have 1 equals to negative a. Then we divide both sides by negative 1, both sides by negative 1. Because we are looking for only a, positive a. So we need to take the sign away. Therefore, negative 1 equals to a. So the value of a is negative 1. In the same manner, we are going to compare this term to the term here containing y. The square and the square are going to correspond, yes. That means y corresponds to y minus b. Therefore, this comparing this second term here, y minus b corresponds to y. That means y corresponds to y minus b. Now here let us make b the subject of the formula. So we shall carry y that side. This means that we shall have y minus y equals to negative b. Y minus y is 0. So 0 equals to negative b. But we are looking for b. So we shall say both sides by negative 1, both sides by negative 1. 0 divided by negative 1 is still 0 equals to b. So after getting b, then we say, therefore, the center is, what is the value of a? Negative 1. What is the value of b? 0. That is those are the coordinates of the center of this circle. And then we go on to compare. That 16 also corresponds to r squared. So I say also 16 equals to r squared. Now for us to get r, we need to get the square root on both sides equal to the square root of r squared. This means that if you square, if you take the root of r squared, you get r. Square root of 16 is 4 units. It is plus or minus 4. But r is a distance, it is a radius, it cannot be negative. So therefore the radius r is 4 units. So that is the solution to part B. Let us go to part C. And now going to part C. Part C says that we have x squared plus y squared equals to 49. Let us compare this equation to the general form of the equation of circle given by x minus a squared plus y minus b squared equals to 49. Now we need to compare so that we get a, b, and r. Sorry, this is r squared in the general form. This is r squared. This means that the square and square correspond. That means x here corresponds to x minus a. So on comparing the terms, we find that only x corresponds to x minus a. Now let us find a here. So let's take x that side. This means we shall have x minus x equals to negative a. X minus x is 0 equals to negative a. Then we say both sides by negative 1, both sides by negative 1. Therefore, our a equals to 0. After getting a in that manner, still we shall go on to compare the second term y squared to y minus b squared. So this y now corresponds to y minus b. Say also y corresponds to y minus b. That means I'll have y minus y equals to negative b. 0 equals to negative b. Both sides by negative 1, both sides by negative 1. Therefore, 0 equals to b. So, a is 0 and b is 0. This means that the center is at the origin. Center C is at 0, 0. This means that the circle is centered at the origin. And then, going to the part of radius, still we shall say 49 here corresponds to r square. So we say also 49 corresponds or equals to r squared. That means now for us to get r, we need to take square root on both sides. Square root of r squared. What is the square root of 49? Is simply 7 equals to r. Therefore, the radius r is 7 units. So, that is the center and that is the radius of the equation given in part C. And this is the solution to example 1.